Good morning. Mitch Jackson, Jackson & Wilson, www.jacksonwilson.com. In this video, I'd like to share with you some ways that you can do a background check and background search on any lawyer you're thinking about hiring to represent you in a legal matter. It's important to know who's representing you. It's important to know whether or not the lawyer representing you has any bad history with his or her state bar associations, whether or not that lawyer's been disciplined, whether or not that lawyer's license has been suspended, legally preventing that lawyer from practicing law. Reputation is everything when it comes to practicing law, so it's very, very important that you make sure you have a reputable and well-respected attorney representing your important legal interest in your case. The first thing I recommend that you do is, after you've found a good lawyer, do a background check on him or her. Go to martindalehubbell.com, that's martindale.com, and do a check on that lawyer. See whether or not that lawyer is highly rated in his or her area of specialty. You want to look for a lawyer that's AV rated by Martindale-Hubbell. That's the highest rating an attorney can obtain in both the quality of his or her work and the ethics of that lawyer. A survey is done in the local community with local attorneys, local judges who know that attorney. And it's that survey that results in a rating being given to an attorney by Martindale-Hubbell. Really good first place to start. The next thing I would do is go to your state bar website and do a background check on the attorney. In California, the state bar website is www.calbar.org. That's CALBAR.org. Over on the right-hand side of the web page, you're going to see a link that will allow you to do an attorney search for all licensed California attorneys who are members of the California State Bar. Go to that link, enter the name of the attorney that you're thinking about retaining, and do a search. What will happen is you will find the attorney's listed information with the State Bar, but then down towards the bottom, you'll be able to see whether or not that attorney has any disciplinary history with the California State Bar, whether or not that attorney's license has ever been suspended or revoked, and it will also provide you with a way to obtain more information about exactly what problem or issue the State Bar had concerning that particular attorney. So that's a really good step. So to recap, number one, go to martindalehubbell.com and do a background search. Look for ratings. Number two, go to your state bar website in California, www.calbar.org, and do an attorney search looking at the results towards the bottom of the page concerning history, disciplinary actions, license revocations, and the like. The next thing I'd like you to do in doing a background check on a lawyer is use Google. Go to Google and input that lawyer's name. After the name, include the city or county and state. So for example, if you're doing a background check on me, you would type in either John Mitchell Jackson, hit the space bar, type in Orange County, hit the space bar, in California. You might type in a different version of someone's name. You might type in Mitch Jackson, space, Orange County, space, California. That's the initial search. See what pops up. Be more specific though. After you do that search, fine-tune it. Add the words revocation. Add the words disciplinary action. Add the words state bar disciplinary actions. And this will give you a list in the Google search results of any possible problems that the lawyer may have experienced through his local bar association or state bar association. That's just a really good, quick way of using Google, which is an amazing search engine, to further refine your independent background check on a lawyer. Last but not least, you may want to go to one of the online research databases and do a more thorough background check on the attorney. One database that you may want to use, and it's very inexpensive, it's www.knowx.com. knowx.com. For a very, very small fee, you can actually do a criminal background check on anyone, including the lawyer, you're planning on hiring. And I recommend that you do that. Find out whether or not the attorney that you're thinking about hiring has a background history with respect to criminal matters, judgments. In other words, were there malpractice judgments against that attorney? That's something you can find out in these types of databases. Find out whether or not there are any other court proceedings against that attorney, any bankruptcy issues. All of these things through knowx.com will give you a really good snapshot about the person, about the lawyer you're planning on meeting and possibly hiring to represent you in your important legal matter. Smart clients make smart decisions. They check out who they're thinking about retaining to represent them in their case. I want you to do the same. Be smart about doing a background check on any attorney you're thinking about hiring. Recapping, go to martindale.com. Then what I want you to do is go to the California State Bar website, use the attorney search function to further follow up on your investigation concerning the lawyer. I'd like you to use Google using the lawyer's name, the location, and then fine-tuning your search with the search words discipline, suspension, suspended license, and revocation. And then I'd also like you to use knowx.com or a similar investigative search site engine for a small fee that will allow you to pull up more information about that attorney that's not going to be available, more likely than not, at the other resources that I've shared with you. I hope you found this information useful. I hope you take advantage of this information, and please check out anybody you're thinking about hiring. If you have any questions, give us a call. Our contact number is 1-800-661-7044. The rest of our contact information and more good consumer information can be found at our website at www.jacksonwilson.com. Appreciate the time you've taken to watch this video, and we look forward to answering your legal questions and helping you in any way that we can. Have a great day. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and remember to make today your masterpiece.